Hello learners, in this presentation we will learn more about quantitative and qualitative traits. The qualitative traits are the classical Mendelian trait of kinds such as form, for example round or wrinkled seeds of pea, then structure, example horned or hornless condition in cattle, then pigments, example black or white coats of guinea pigs, and antigens and antibodies, example blood group types of man, and so on. The quantitative traits, however, are economically important measurable phenotypic traits of degree such as height, weight, skin, pigmentation, susceptibility to pathological diseases, or intelligence in man. Whereas the qualitative traits, it is the easiest characters or traits to deal with are those involving discontinuous or qualitative differences that are governed by one or a few major genes. Many such inherited differences exist and they frequently have profound effect on plant value and utilization. For examples are starchy versus sugary kernels. A qualitative trait is expressed qualitatively, which means that the phenotype falls into different categories. The pattern of inheritance for qualitative trait is typically monogenetic. Continuous variation. Unlike Mendel's pea plant, humans don't come in two clear-cut, tall, and short varieties. In fact, they don't even come in 4 heights or 8 or 16. Instead, it's possible to get humans of many different heights, and height can vary in increments of inches or fractions of inches. Now let's talk about polygenic inheritance. Polygenic inheritance, in simple terms, it implies a character or phenotypic trait which is regulated by more than one gene. In biology, it refers to the quantitative inheritance wherein 2 or more independent genes additively affect a single phenotypic trait. In a way, polygenic inheritance is a multiple character inheritance or multiple gene inheritance or multifactorial inheritance. Thus, polygenic inheritance is the phenotypic trait that is not a single gene trait. Cytoplasmic inheritance. The inheritance of most of the characters of an individual is governed by nuclear genes. But in some cases, the inheritance is governed by cytoplasmic factors or genes. When the transmission of characters from parents to offspring is governed by cytoplasmic genes. The first case of cytoplasmic inheritance was reported by Conins in 1909 in 4 o'clock, that is Mirabilis jalapa, for leaf color. Later on, cytoplasmic inheritance was opened by various workers in various organisms. The last topic to discuss about is multiple factor hypothesis. A hypothesis to explain quantitative variation by assuming the inheritance of a large number of genes, which is polygenes, each with a small additive effect on the character. A hypothesis put forward to explain the range of phenotypes observed in the quantitative inheritance.